Hi folks, this is all the fruit. And remember the Melaka tree, Phyllanthus emblica. The city of Melaka is named after it, and actually some people say it's actually the whole nation of Malaysia is named after it. Well, there is a theory now that the original Melaka tree wasn't Phyllanthus emblica, but this stuff here, the pretty similar Phyllanthus pectinatus. Why did somebody brought forward this theory? Well, the founding story of Melaka is, here I'm not in Melaka anymore actually, I'm near Taman Negara, or the national park in the center of the Malayan Peninsula. The founding story of Melaka is that some sultan was hunting in a jungle area, and there was a tiny mouse deer that was so fierce that it kicked his dogs into a river. Mouse deer are really small, basically the size of rabbits. And he was so impressed that he didn't name his future city Mouse Deer City. He asked, "What tree am I standing under?" And his followers said, "Oh, it's a Melaka tree." Since the Sultan was very ingrained, born into an Indian influence culture, a Muslim culture influence from India, where Phyllanthus emblica is native. He and his followers were of course familiar to this tree, which was cultivated in gardens. And this stuff here looks very similar to Phyllanthus emblica. It's in the same genus. The fruits look very similar. But when you look closely upwards, now I have to put them away to zoom in. Yeah, unfortunately, just like with Phyllanthus emblica, the branches and the fruits are very high. When you look closely, here in Phyllanthus pectinatus, the fruits are hanging on 10 to 15 centimeter long peduncles from the branches, while in Phyllanthus emblica they are more or less sessile. So two very similar but still very distinct fruits. And the theory of this botanist or agronomist who brought this forward was, centuries ago this was a jungle. The city was not founded yet, so the chance that there were gardens with Phyllanthus emblica there, in an area where you could hunt, where you could find a shy mouse deer, basically equal to zero. Most probably they were hunting in the jungle. The jungles, in the remnants of jungles around Melaka, there is still a lot of wild Phyllanthus pectinatus. Phyllanthus emblica was never native to the Malayan Peninsula. It's not even feral in the Malayan Peninsula. It occurs only planted in gardens. So the chance that they saw this year Phyllanthus pectinatus and named the city after the wrong tree is actually extremely high, and the chance that I'm being eaten alive is 100%. Too many mosquitoes here. So now we have the real Melaka tree. Let's try it. This one is even worse than Phyllanthus emblica. Emblica was sour, but at least it was soft and juicy. Phyllanthus pectinatus, pretty hard, quite tough to chew, sour with a hint of bitter, a beautiful triangular seed in the center. Oh, look at the mosquito here. Now it's gone. Yeah, beautiful, interesting fruit, but I understand now why they prefer to plant the non-native Phyllanthus emblica in the gardens, because this is even worse than it. So folks, this was Phyllanthus pectinatus, the Melaka tree, which is probably the real Melaka tree, the native Melaka tree here in Malaysia. Here once again, the beautiful jungle tree here. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich country of Malaysia. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.